Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
As we try to get our head around COVID-19, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have added new symptoms. Valley News Team's Alexandra Kay tells us what they are and spoke to a doctor who says you shouldn't confuse seasonal allergies for the coronavirus.
The snow is gone, sun is out, and people are enjoying the warmer weather as spring has finally sprung. For nearly 50 million Americans, like Nicolette Bresnahan, this means allergy season.
I've had seasonal spring allergies for a while. For me, it's a lot of sneezing, stuffy nose, that type of thing.
Bresnahan says although allergy symptoms may look like the coronavirus, she isn't too worried that she has it.
I haven't had a fever or a cough, really. It's just been the sneezing, stuffy nose, the stuff that usually happens in the spring for me.
The list of symptoms for COVID-19 continues to grow. On Friday, the CDC added 6 new symptoms to its list. With the list of symptoms for COVID-19 ever evolving, the question is this: when is it just seasonal allergies, or when is it something much worse?
Yeah, we've had some calls, people wondering because the symptoms are similar. For example, the nasal congestion, the sore, scratchy throat, sometimes a little bit of shortness of breath or cough, dry cough, can all be signs of allergies or early COVID.
Dr. Richard Vetter at Essentia Health says that a fever is still your telltale sign of the coronavirus. He adds that feeling tired can also be a giveaway that what you have is something more serious.
Viruses have always been known as more generalized, so fatigue, low-grade fever, a little bit of cough, a little runny nose.
Vetter says take the medication you typically use to treat your allergies. If this doesn't work, call your doctor.
If the treatment does not give you relief, then certainly you might want to reach out and get another opinion.
He says that they are hoping to do more tests, but only for those who are showing symptoms. In Fargo, Alexandra Kay, Valley News Live.
The CDC now includes chills and muscle pain to the list of symptoms. If you have a symptom you are unsure of, reach out to your doctor. North Dakota is now reporting 39 more cases of COVID-19 in the state, bringing the total to 748 positive cases. 285 people are listed as recovered. 17 people are in the hospital, a decrease of 1 from yesterday. 15 people have died from coronavirus in North Dakota. Minnesota's Department of Health is reporting another milestone in the COVID-19 pandemic. Over 3,000 people have tested positive for COVID-19. In total, 3,185 people have tested positive. That's 243 more than yesterday. Over half of that total positive cases are listed as recovered. 21 more people have died, bringing the death toll in Minnesota to 221. Of the 278 people currently in the hospital, 111 of them are in the ICU. And locally, Clay County now has 100 positive cases, with 4 deaths reported from the virus. There's a new website in Minnesota to help Minnesotans find a COVID-19 testing location in their community. The testing collaborative includes 127 clinics and healthcare facilities across the state. The website will provide access to the closest testing site for Minnesotans, general information related to the COVID-19 outbreak, and an interactive screen tool to help determine if a test is needed. To view that website, click on this story on our VNL News app. An assisted living facility in Minot has taken legal action against North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum's COVID-19 executive orders that closed businesses. Reporter Faith Hatton has the latest on the case.
Somerset Court in Minot has filed civil suit against Governor Doug Burgum and the state health department over the executive order banning the use of in-house beauty salons for its residents. The lawsuit comes less than a month after Governor Burgum signed an executive order shutting down personal care providers, including hair salons and barbershops. According to court records obtained by Your News Leader, the suit describes the governor's order as overboard, unreasonable, arbitrary, and capricious. It also says that the facility limited the salon to 1 person at a time and has applied all other protocols as required by the health department and the governor's executive orders. The independent contractor and licensed cosmetologist employed by the Somerset Court was cited with an infraction by Minot Police after continuing to work for residents in the on-site salon. Director Dave Caldwell says having a licensed professional and designated area available is more a matter of safety than preference.
Some of these people cannot physically wash their own hair. They rely on us to be able to do it. And it doesn't make any sense to us to not be able to use our salon that is designed specifically for their safety to be able to do that, and to be able to use the person who's most qualified to do that effectively and safely for those residents.
The North Dakota Long-Term Care Association is asking the governor for an amendment to the order to allow in-house salons at nursing homes and assisted living facilities to continue providing services.
With so many changes going on now during the coronavirus, of no activities, no interaction, no dining, no interaction of families. We're doing it electronically. It was just one routine that we hated to take away from them.
Governor Burgum refused to comment on the lawsuit at Thursday's press conference when asked about it, but offered this.
We're deeply empathetic, but we also understand that the rate of where we can have the highest and fastest rate of outbreak that could be fatal would be inside of long-term care facilities.
A hearing on the suit has yet to be scheduled. The North Dakota Long-Term Care Association is still in contact with the governor's office about the status of the amendment. In Minot, I'm Faith Hatton reporting for your news leader.
Do you think you need to be tested for COVID-19? A round of testing is slated for tomorrow at the Fargo Dome from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the Fargo Dome's west parking lot. Now, if you've had close contact with people suffering from COVID-19, you should have been notified to come between 10 a.m. and noon. Essential workers and symptomatic patients can get tested from noon to 5 p.m. Those being tested must all be over the age of 12. A woman is behind bars tonight in connection with the death of a child. Clay County investigators were called to Sanford Hospital yesterday on a report of a possible child neglect. This woman, 35-year-old Kelly Jo Anderson, is currently behind bars in the Cass County Jail on felony criminal neglect. However, she has yet to be formally charged. Investigators tell Valley News Live, as of right now, Anderson's husband is not expected to be arrested or charged in the child's death. Clay County says the child's body will be transported to the Ramsey County Medical Examiner's office for an autopsy. The Fargo Police Department is notifying the public of a high-risk sex offender in the area. 44-year-old Timothy Richard Olpen has registered his address at 3160 33rd Street South. Opine was convicted of 6 counts of gross sexual imposition in January of 2000 in Morton County District Court in North Dakota. His victim was a 14-year-old girl. He was charged with third-degree sexual assault in May of 1991 in Maryland. His victim was a 5-year-old boy. Olpen is a lifetime registrant and is considered high risk, meaning he is most likely to reoffend. The commute for drivers in West Fargo is going to look a little bit different starting Monday. 2 separate road projects are starting up. 32nd Avenue is going to be reduced to 2 lanes from 6th Street to 9th Street West. This is for construction of the entrance and turn lane to Eagle Run Plaza. This closure is expected to last about 2 weeks. And Cheyenne Street will see lane closures at Beaton Drive, 32nd Avenue West, and Christensen Drive. Flaggers will be in place to direct traffic through that closure. More lane reductions are expected along Cheyenne on May 4th. Package deliveries in the Fargo-Moorhead area are near levels similar to the holiday season. The United States Postal Service tells us there's been a 30 to 40% increase in parcel volume. Earlier this month, 2 USPS employees in Fargo tested positive for COVID-19. Some residents locally say that they're having issues with receiving packages that they're ordering online. A West Fargo woman tells us that she hasn't got her packages this month.
Like my son's distant learning, he was behind 2 weeks because his Kindle was just given to somebody else. And the post office took no responsibility for anything at all.
The USPS has been unwilling to respond to our questions on whether the pandemic is likely linked to this delivery problem. President Donald Trump, meanwhile, is putting pressure on the agency to raise its prices on package deliveries. The Great Plains Food Bank needs your help. So many others have already stepped up to donate money for the virtual food drive that's currently underway. Valley News Live teamed up to help promote this event. We hit our original goal of $10,000 by 6 o'clock Wednesday night. So then we upped the next goal to $20,000 by May 22nd. We're just a few $1,000s away from that second goal, and you can donate. Get on with the campaign here by going to valleynewslive.com or the VNL News app. Just look for this button.